This Friday on Uplug.
You wake up one day, he doesn't have money.
And all the promises
What
are
happens?
gone. There are things that are done and can only be done by man.
Does he give you money? Yes. Does he buy food? Yes. So what's your
Everything
issue?
that you want. These days, we work for ourselves. We make our own money.
You're bringing this role on me that I need to put on. Then I am within my rights.
We're human. Promises can be broken.
A man must take charge on most of the things.
Men must provide. Men must pay the bills.
Man
Listen.
must be security.
Others will say, guys, invite me when we go and kill men. I feel like being the devil's advocate. Maybe let me just throw it there.
When God said a man must
You
not
want to be
have-
appreciated for being your boyfriends too.
A man must show, even if you earn 5 friends.
And now Jaga KFC. Guys, KFC in 2021. Please improve your standards.
So, okay.
So
I
when
know
we're
even
going
if-
to a relationship, when you're busy targeting my pocket.
What Women Want with Mac, Nkolo PK, and Opes.
Hey people, this is Nkolo PK, the famous bishop's daughter, and welcome to Uplug.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, you're done.
I'm done. I was just welcoming you guys again. I was just welcoming you again.
Oh yeah, sure.
This is how we do it at Uplug.
Really?
I'm Mac. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm the child of the Most High God. I'm blessed and highly favored. A chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a nation belonging to God to declare the praises of Him who has called me out of darkness into His wonderful light.
I feel like I want to redo this intro because
It gets better.
Let me go and then you will do your praise claim.
Okay.
In the meantime.
Nagi opa wa garamalagana. Gumnar nom sumro ka tafas. Wa shadro ka tagas gingi den kamazul kamno matutursa. Ge goble bertawa tur mor mutulu ko mari tsane. Buda komu utara mutu. Over to you, PK.
No, I'll pass, guys. Pressure. No.
Friends and family, welcome to Uplug. Welcome to the plug that keeps you plugged in. Thank you for choosing Uplug as this channel of your choice. We love and appreciate your engagement.
Yeah.
If you are new in the space, please subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that when we upload new content, you will be notified. Beke. Over to you, Mac.
Well, thank you, friends and family, for joining us. We are excited to have you, and we have a guest today. As she said, Nkolo PK, the famous bishop's daughter.
Yes.
Not only should Uplug be your channel of choice, but also
My channel,
Yeah.
which is just Nkolo PK.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
as easy as that. Yeah, here on YouTube.
oh yeah, and as well as we met with Nkolo also at another YouTube channel that you should check out, Gospel
sure.
News
Yeah.
SA. She's a presenter.
She's a
there.
presenter there.
She
Yes.
does so many things, and you can also get her on Instagram. She's a makeup artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so give your handles.
Yeah, Nkolo_PK. So I'm Nkolo PK everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
No, definitely. You pluggers, be sure to get in touch. Some of us were pranked.
Yes.
We are
Yeah,
featured
people
on the
should
channel.
really watch
No, that one is not one to watch.
Yeah, you guys check it out and go and subscribe and show some Uplug love.
Yeah.
So, guys,
Yeah.
we're going into this. What women want. I mean, we've been speaking and we gave our view on what men want.
Yeah.
At some point, we were challenged to bring a guest. Z was here. She did her thing.
Yeah.
And now we
Beautifully
yes, and now we want to do the same. And this time around, we have Nkolo PK.
May I just extend an apology to our U-plugger who said, guys, please respect us.
Yes, they said respect. We were just introducing a topic.
Yeah.
Man. We were just please bear with us. Relax. We've got this. We've got you. That's how we roll here at Uplug. And we are talking today with Nkolo.
Yeah.
What women want.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. God,
Very tricky.
what do you want?
Women want everything.
Yeah.
Like, women want everything.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Honestly, so I'm speaking on every woman, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, these are your views. We don't want you pluggers coming after you.
Every I'm standing here for every one of you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
That's big.
no, I'm not. I tried, but you put yourself there.
Always representing.
I'm representing.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I feel like women need love, man.
No, we're not talking about needs. We'll go to needs. We're talking
What
about
women
want.
want. We want everything. We want Nakura, women want money. Women want everything. Like if you would offer to give me whatever,
Yeah,
like
sure.
as long as it's just a good thing,
Uh-huh.
I'd really appreciate it. Women want good things.
Okay.
Like on a serious note,
From a
women-
man.
Yeah, women from a man. Women want good things.
That's very big and broad.
Yeah, it is.
If you are in a relationship,
Uh-huh.
Nkolo PK, what does Nkolo want? What do you want?
If I'm in a relationship,
So mind you, the context is the few weeks thing, even from what men
Yeah.
want. We've shown that video of that
Yeah,
lady
true.
who said all of those things that men want to know if you're gonna be there for them. If they are fighting the world, they don't want to come home and fight
Yeah.
with you. You must fight with them and for them. That's kind of the context of what of everything.
Yeah. But I think with us women, it's firstly, let me just say that in a basic of a relationship,
Oh, yeah, sure.
humanly,
Uh-huh.
there are similar things that women and men want.
Okay.
Like just in relationships,
Okay.
like as humans.
Okay.
But
Yeah, sure.
specifically with us women, I feel like a lot of women love affection.
Okay.
Like it's something that we look for in a relationship.
Okay.
Affection and I think also we want future. You know, when you're in a relationship, you really need to know that you're secured.
Yeah.
So you need that security.
Security. Sorry, while you are there, security. What is this? Security in terms of what? In terms of me assuring you that we are in this for a long run, or security in terms of financial resources and knowing that we will be able to have money if tough time comes.
I feel
what
like
is that
security, yes, in both. Security, firstly, knowing ukuthi I'm safe in this person's hands.
Okay.
You know,
Uh-huh.
that we in this together forever. So I need to be assured that I'm here to stay, and there's no any other way accepting that you have to assure me as a man that I'm assuring you that you're here to stay, and I'm assuring you that this is what you're gonna have. And also we want people who keep promises. I feel like men are always making promises, but they never keep them.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
men always make promises, but they never keep them.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's big. Yeah.
it is.
That's big. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Men must actually work on keeping their promises.
What is that? Give basics.
We are now in a situation whereby we call Njolo the pandemic because people are not keeping what they've said. You know, people are not being faithful to the words that they've said. Because at the end of the day, when we start dating, it's all lovey-dovey. Everything you're like, I'm here forever. You know, I'm gonna marry you one day. I'm gonna love you one
Keeping
day.
a promise. I speaking in a context of walking out of the relationship. Or
Not
promising
even
to
just
do
walking
things or to
out
buy
of the
things and-
relationship, but the things that you promised that you would provide in the relationship and for the relationship.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So, yeah, I'm following, and I'm trying to understand, like, and maybe this one might be a personal one.
Yeah.
In terms of, because, I mean, first of all, it does not even give an excuse. We're human.
true.
Promises can be broken.
Yeah.
And security might not necessarily always, depending on what you mean by security as well.
Yeah.
But maybe there are times where you'll feel like you're not secure maybe in a moment, what to what extent like do you bear with that? At what point do you feel like this relationship is not for you? When these things are compromised?
I think it depends. You know, sometimes, like as you've said, we're human. So there will be a moment where you feel like, maybe this is not happening. But moments are bound to happen because we all make mistakes, right?
Okay.
So moments are bound to happen when you feel like, okay, today he was just not what I wanted. He's just not the man of my dreams. But then tomorrow, maybe it might be different. But I think it's when you need to look at the dominant part of it. We would say, oh, okay. So in this relationship, what is the 90%? Is the 90%? Is he keeping what he said? You know, is this what I want? And I think at the dominant part, then you're like, okay, then I can stay. But if the dominant part is negative, then why?
I mean, sorry, Mac. I mean, I'm thinking
Sorry,
of that.
I still want to.
Okay,
I still
sure.
want to,
Follow up.
let me paint this picture. As I said, one of them might be compromised, and a big one, I think, for the guys, especially in South Africa, we hear that women, you know, money is a factor. Let me put it like that.
Money is a factor.
So, like
Why
I
are
said,
you not mentioning it?
Money is important. I did.
You mentioned it in passing.
Guys, money is important.
so
let's be real.
So where I'm going with that is that if at some point in the relationship that maybe the guy loses his job, and or is unemployed, or he just finds himself not having money as initially, or I mean, there are two parts of it, but let me just try and keep to this one. You wake up one day, he doesn't have money,
and all the promises.
What happens?
Promises come with money.
True, exactly.
Most of them are bought.
That's true. But I think that differs. I think especially with the person who was working before, you need to look at things. So okay, like financially, he was able to keep his promises, and then now suddenly he doesn't have a job. Then I think it's fair enough to support that person, because I know when he has something, he gives. Unlike a person who has something and then next, and then he wants you to be there. Why?
Okay. And then I like that. I have two things. I will start with the immediate, but also go back.
Okay.
I mean, you are talking about that. If he was working, what if he has never worked? He's a hustler. He's trying to find
I was
a
about
job.
to say that. What if he has never worked? But like, I think there are hustlers. Like, even when you're not working, you show a person that when I have $1 million, you would eat with me the $1 million. So now the fact that I have 5 friends, I'm able to like, okay, let's spend the 5 friends together. I'm not working, but I was able, you know, to.
Is that even practical?
It is. A man must show, even if you earn 5 friends in this day and age. A man must show. Hey, my money is your money. Money is very important.
No. I have 2 things. I hear you, and I agree. Money is important.
Yes.
2 things. 1, we are trying to dismantle patriarchy. 2, we advocate against kind of abuse and anything in the relation and everything in a relationship. I wanted to go back to what you have said. You have said kind of 90-10. If majority of the things that he said he's doing is going to do it. I mean, I want to be as fair as I was with the previous topic, but for me, I would just throw in a warning there, just a kind of a warning sign there, because part of the reasons why people stay in toxic relationship is because 90% is good.
That's true.
So I'm just saying.
Oh that's so true.
90% it's good. 1% can be toxic. Stay away from that toxic, even if it's just even if it's just
that's very true.
1%. So that's one thing that I wanted to say. But then the other thing is the issue of patriarchy. You see, when we come into space in a relationship space, and I come with a woman must, already it's a red flag to a woman. It's a red flag because you
We
don't want
don't
to be
like that,
commanded around.
yes.
But when you come in, you come with that patriarchal mindset of saying a man must, even though you don't expect the same on the other side. I'm just help me make sense of that.
That's so true. But I feel like I need to, at the end of the day, a man has responsibilities. There are things that are done and can only be done by a man, right?
And there are things that
in
can
a
only be done
relationships.
by a woman. In a
Not
relationship.
really. With women, no.
You're biased.
No, with women, no. We can all
no,
do
I thought
everything.
this we're getting the way together.
No, with women we can actually, I think we can do everything. But like, honest, firstly, I wanted to say this, that
Yeah, sure.
we as women, what we actually need or want in a man as a leader,
Uh-huh.
I feel like a lot of women would agree with me.
Okay.
Like when you find a leader in a man, you actually, it's easy for you to give what the man has to get from you as a woman, because him as a leader makes it easy for you to actually, give what you need to give as a woman in the relationship. So you being a leader, it means you are a leader to me as your woman in my life, in this relationship. So initially, a man really is an initiator.
Okay.
Right? So that's why God said man is the head of the house. So you can only be, that's your job.
Yeah, sure.
I can never help you being a head to be a head.
Okay, sure.
So you're the only person who can be the head.
Yeah, sure.
But then you can help me. We can help each other in the things that I need to do as a woman.
Yeah, no, this is a very interesting. Like, there are a lot of thoughts going through my mind.
Yeah.
I've not wrestled like this ever with thoughts in my. So, I mean, you talk about him being a leader, but then again, there's a conversation that women say that that they don't want to be silenced by a man. What is leader? What is leadership?
What is
also
that?
is it leadership in the relationship or leadership outside? Because
I think also
it's
in the relationship. Also in the relationship, because when
What
we're
are
both
we leading?
leaders,
What must I
never,
lead?
you just be the head of this relationship.
Uh-huh.
The fact that you are the initiator, there
Uh-huh.
are things that really needs to be initiated by a man,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just the helper. When God created us, He created us, especially in relationship, to
Okay.
just be the helper.
Okay.
So you leading, and I'm here to help you lead. So I'm the helper so I just,
Nah, I hear
so
you.
yeah, you get my
Yeah,
point.
sure.
So I'm not saying you lead by controlling.
Okay.
No, that's why we end up leaving relationships, because we feel controlled
Okay.
than being led.
Okay.
Because there's a huge difference between controlling a person and leading a person.
I like your trail of thought, and I'm even thinking of what you have said. You have because I initiate a relationship, I need to take initiative on things, and
Yes.
I need to kind of lead. But then what are we also saying to women who have initiated the relationship and they're in those relationships,
The in.
so they must get out of their way?
No, I'm not saying they must get out of their way. Probably it's working for them. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot
But-
of them are married now.
Yeah,
There's
there
one.
are actually so many
Yeah.
who actually initiate.
would you initiate?
No,
Okay,
no.
let's continue. That's okay. It's fine.
No, I highly believe that a man is an initiator.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I initiate, I would want to initiate more other things as
What's
well.
wrong with that?
Because
What's
I'd
wrong
be
with
like,
that?
oh, okay, then you following my lead.
What's wrong with that? Don't you trust yourself with leadership
No,
responsibility?
I trust myself, but I feel like at the end of the day, the man will automatically have problem because he is a man.
Doesn't it present you perhaps as someone who's very vulnerable, who don't know what they want, who don't know where they are going and how to get to where they are going?
The fact that you did not initiate a relationship does not mean you don't know where you're going. You probably know where you're going.
Okay.
But you are giving.
You need someone to help you to get there.
You're giving the man his space. You are giving him like his authority.
Okay. So at the backdrop of where you're coming from and where you're
Yes.
speaking from is a man is an initiator, a man is a leader, a man must
Yes.
take charge on
And a man must take charge on most of the things. Well, I'm here.
Like the bills when you go out on a date.
Listen.
So yeah, so Kolo, you're saying you must.
Man must pay the bill.
That's
The
taking
man
charge.
not really taking charge, but like I think in those things, man, we both can like because.
So you are not a 50-50 person.
No, I don't believe in 50-50. I was not raised in the 50-50. I think, I was raised in both parents married. I saw real life. So I did not see the 50-50 thing.
Okay.
I saw the real old life. You
Okay.
know? So I think I don't believe in the 50-50. But I think man needs to pay the bills. Men are providers.
So
men,
that's
men
what
must
women
provide.
want. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Men must
we-
provide.
Yeah,
Men must pay the bills.
listen.
Men must be security.
Yes, men must just,
Yeah, sure. But don't you think that's a very high expectation? Don't you think that's a lot?
It is. Actually, it is. But
Is it supposed to be?
yeah, if you love a person, you must go all out. If you love a person, you must go all out. You must go in.
Oh, yeah,
in.
sure.
Yes. But also, like, I think we just, even when I initiate stuff, let's say I'm like, maybe we should start going on dates on Friday. Like we as women, we love flexible men. Like be flexible, you know, to ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that one I'm okay with.
To things. We want men to be flexible enough. I would see it now. We say you lead, and you're like, every time, no, no, no.
That's leading, Mus.
No,
You're saying
that's not leading.
What is that? Is that not leading?
So he must lead, but he must lead in the way that you want him to.
To lead.
No,
So
he must lead in a nice. No.
So he must lead you to where you want to go, basically.
Literally, I'm kidding, but no, but he must be open, to new things in the relationship.
Okay.
He must have an open mind. It's okay.
I think I see who the real leader is here, actually.
No,
Don't you think maybe that's why some of the relationships don't work? Because man is not leading in a way you want him to lead.
maybe, but I feel like also I need to be as women. You look at a man and you're like, okay, this is his vision. This is how he lives. This is what he wants, or this is, and you as a helper, I feel like your job is to just narrate him when he's like, you just like, come back, when he's like, you're like, hey, we're here. So I feel like that's our job.
I
It's
feel like being the devil's advocate. I really feel like it. Maybe let me just throw it there.
Yeah.
So, a suitable helper, right? You are there to help.
yes.
But the other translation on the same verse would say, an authority corresponding him. I will create for him an authority corresponding him.
Ooh, okay.
So that it's not necessarily a suitable helper. It's authority corresponding. It's
Yes.
we are equal carrier of the image of God,
Yes.
working together to glorify.
We're
God.
working together. The fact that we're in a relationship,
Yeah, sure,
we're
sure.
making it work.
Uh-huh.
We're working together,
Uh-huh.
right? So, I do this, you do this, we come together. It's one thing.
Yeah, sure.
So I feel like the mistake that men do.
Yeah, sure. I
It's-
want that. Man, listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I feel like the mistake that men do is to expect us to love them as they should be loving us. Because at the end of the day, I need to
Explain that.
men need to love us.
Uh-huh.
Men are the ones who need to love.
Okay.
They need to love. But they expect us to love them the way they're actually loving us.
How?
Guys,
Explain that. I think that's interesting.
Just give maybe a scenario. I also find it interesting. I want to understand.
it is very interesting.
I'm engaged. I want to if I'm that's what I'm expecting, and it's maybe
Yeah.
she's feeling like, yo, this guy's expecting me
Too
to
much,
yeah. So I must not expect that kind of love that I'm giving.
No, but like, do you expect the same love that you give
Yeah.
to your person?
Yeah.
But then okay, let me ask this question. Greatly, because I'm sitting with pastors. So when God
Someone is pulling ranks.
This is a reverend, by
even
the
better,
way.
woo, even better, even great. So when God said a man must love and a woman must submit, what did God mean?
What do you think?
he meant that men should love and we should submit. So men should love us. So love comes with so many things. Love comes with so many things. Like, love is patient, love is caring. You guys, men need to be patient with us because we are a lot. We need that from men. That's what we want from men.
That's another one. What women want is patience.
Yes, it's patient. We need men to be patient with because we are a lot. Guys, let's be honest.
But I still
Women
want
are
you to
a
go
lot.
back and call to. You said. I'm still waiting for that scenario.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you guys need to be patient because that is part of love. You guys need to be what are other things also, Gonje? It's patience,
kindness.
yes, more caring.
boasting,
Yes, you guys need to have
kind. Yes, all of
yeah,
this.
you guys you're the ones who are supposed to be dominant on that, on us.
Okay.
And
in turn, what do you do?
Yes, we do give that, but you guys need to be strong. Like, you guys need to be dominant in those things. And Tina, what we will do is we will respect and we'll submit and we'll just be great and look pretty. And while you guys keep the money too, make us look pretty.
Yeah, no, it's complicated. I'm having a wrestle within me as I'm trying as I'm trying to understand that. And funny enough, this kind of conversations of love and submission, which can potentially lead to abuse and taking advantage. It's mostly from a Christian family, from a Christian space where we take these biblical principles and we
misuse them
and put them there and try to apply them in our most of the time it's when we want to use them for our advantage, kind of thing. So I am and also obviously you are giving your view on that, and I'm certain that you pluggers who feel the same, that men must do this, men must do that, men must do this, men must do that. For me, it only raises a concern, because if you're going to say men must do this and this and this and this, you're bringing this role on me that I need to put on. Then I am within my rights to then make the same demands on the other side, to say a woman must, a woman must, a woman must, a woman must. Okay, you want money? Okay, I go out and find money and bring it to you. You see the problem that happened in the past with our parents. When a father would go out and be promiscuous, that's the word that I just want to use, outside there. And then the wife will discover that. They will go to the husband's parents and say, we have issues with these things. You know what will be the parents' response? Does he give you money? Yes. Does he buy food? Yes. Does he do all of this? So what's your issue?
That you want.
Go and sit down. Go and sit down. You can't make all this other kind of demands. So as we embrace that as our own personal preferences, just be on a lookout for those kind of things which can possibly come as a result of those kind of demands. But at night, I still honestly feel like men are living under a lot of pressure. They feel like you guys are high maintenance.
We are.
Why?
No, let's be realistic. We are very high maintenance. But also, it's better because these days we work for ourselves. We make our own money.
Yeah, sure.
I think also it's just, and like, they've got this tendency to say, man, she's making her own money. I don't even have to give her money.
Yeah, sure.
But it's also that thing of, I want to be appreciated. Even if I can afford myself with everything. But at least give me something and be like, go spoil yourself.
Money?
it's not really okay. It's not really money, but we're living in a world that needs money.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Sure.
So money is gonna always be the factor because everything needs money. So that's why you always go back to money.
So maybe like if your love language is gifts.
Yeah,
money
you know,
needs to buy those gifts
money
and then
needs
you
to,
feel
yes.
appreciated.
If you're taking me out, money has to buy picnic stuff. So the thing is, just appreciate. Just because I can afford myself does not mean I don't like want that appreciation from you as a man. You know, just appreciate me. So thank you just for being my girlfriend. Just for being, you know, let me go buy you cake just for being my girlfriend.
Okay,
you know, those are the things that make us
But we want to be
happy.
appreciated for being your boyfriends too.
But
It's not
that's-
about you now.
I'm just giving no, it's not about me.
Exactly. Now
Yeah,
it's
let's give
about
the
what
woman the
we
chance.
want. So we want to be appreciated. You know, those moments,
Yeah,
like,
sure.
like they really mean so much. Because if I'm seeing it's okay, this person appreciates me, Nami, I do more. That's when you actually give more. That's when you actually go an extra mile for this person because you see, it's, oh, okay, he sees even the smallest things that I do, he appreciates. So you guys tend to actually ignore those small
yeah, sure.
things, and then
That's
that's when
big. It's not small things. It's something.
it's
money.
small.
It's not small.
Even if it's like it's a gum or a 1 rand
I feel you.
lollipop,
Okay.
you know, it's
So
something.
So it's not in the value.
It's not in the value. It's just a man being appreciative. Because at the end of the day, I won't go an extra mile for a person that is just not appreciating me.
Okay, sure.
Like I can't date you for like 5 months and then you haven't even like, you know, bought me a lipstick nyana to say, ah man, you know,
Oh yeah, sure.
I've seen your lips have been dry for a month. Just, you know, just to say something. So Nami, I can't go an extra mile for you. So that's why I'm saying a man is an initiator of everything. Show appreciation so that I can say, oh, it's okay, this man really values me in his life. So from today, I'm going an extra mile for him because I see what he notices everything.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, thank you, Nkolo, for
sure.
your openness and
Yeah, sure.
and your vulnerability right now. I mean, you could decide to hold back something because you're like, it's gonna make me look.
Yeah, sure.
I just think, in my opinion, the more I listen, is that we tend to hotspot, you know, things, and I think it's important for us to narrow down the conversation from what women want to what I want, in terms of
As an
like,
individual.
as an individual,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
So
True.
take that journey because someone would like, oh, women want appreciation. Me too, I want to be appreciated. You know,
sure.
type of thing.
Yeah.
So
And that does not necessarily communicate love to you.
it doesn't come.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why that's why I brought up the issue of love languages.
True.
That some just want quality time, which may not necessarily require money, as opposed to gifts.
Some
you know,
acts
of
sometimes-
service.
or acts of service. You know, things like that. So I think.
Affirmation.
Can I
Yeah,
come?
yeah.
Can I come there? But I think you see, even if a person requires quality time, the fact that a person is giving you their time more than they shouldn't be, you know, it means so much. That's what I'm saying. It you look at a person's intentions with, oh, okay, this person wants to see me. This person wants to see me happy. The fact that you spend quality time with me, it means you want to see me happy because when I'm around you, I'm happy. You know, you want to give me the things that I want.
Okay.
You want to make me smile. If I love gifts, you just, you know, even if you pick a flower there, you give me, it's something, you want to make me smile. Whatever, everything that
I think I'm agreeing more with the last part of this conversation.
That's the last question, because now I'll just pick a flower and then you post you. Yo, why don't we take it?
Exactly.
But let's get our will win.
Hey, say you're man, yeah. Guys, others will say, guys, invite me when we go and kill men. Because now, you're just something, you know, and now Jaga KFC. Guys, KFC in 2021, please improve your standards. Kind of. So these things are not always clear. They're black and white.
no, but you know your man. I feel like
Black and white.
I feel like that comes in with me knowing my man. If I know my man can actually afford to buy flowers, then why would you pick a flower if you can afford? Like, I think it's knowing your person. I mean, I'd
But
be
you
like,
just said it's not in the value.
not in the value, but like it's. I need to.
But if your value allows,
exactly, if your value allows, then why not? Like if like it's a matter of okay.
So
I
when
know
we're
even
going
if,
to a relationship, when you're busy targeting my pocket, I'm busy targeting. What can this guy afford? No. I take.
I mean, you date a person.
I
You
take
date a
things,
person, and you get to know a person,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, okay. And then when you guys are transparent enough, you're able to know it's okay. This is how much, or he's able, you know, to give. And it's not necessarily good. You need to buy me flowers every day. Like if you bought me flowers today and the next day you decide to pick a flower and give me, I'd appreciate it, because even when you have money, you buy. It's not like every day when you go on a tree, flower go on a tree. Even when you don't have money, you don't buy flowers. Like at least when you have money, sure, it's okay, now I had something, so I did something better. So it's really not in the value, but now you must not, if you have it, give it. Not that if you have it and then you're like, I'm still gonna pick a flower.
Yeah, okay. Guys, you have heard. I mean, obviously, you know that everyone is at UPlug.
I think we sounded
allowed.
like stingy men today.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think so.
You must fix your ways.
I think so.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm still on that idea. Yeah, if we want to dismantle patriarchy and its impact in our society. I mean, now we are battling on having women in positions, in leadership positions at workplace, and all of those in all of those space.
Sure.
If we're intentional about that, let's look at the matter, and let's use the same judgment from men and from women as we discuss this kind of issue. If from the men's side, if I say, I want you to be there for me, I want you to cook for me, I want you to iron for me, I want you to watch my children, I want you to do all of those things for me. On that side, if we are against that, the demands that a man makes, let's assess the demands that are coming from this side, which are perpetuated by the same ideology. We want the kind of embrace the idea, but not other stuff that comes
and
with it.
we need to remember, this is not a trade kind of thing. I'm not at work whereby manje I wash and then when you must give me money. You know, mina I clean and then when the only thing is you
And
pay.
then if I married you for that,
pay money.
If I married you for that,
I feel like love must be natural. Love is a natural thing. Like you just wake up today, you being the man, and you feel like, okay, let me just.
love comes with expectations.
Yeah, it comes with expectations, but love at the end of the day needs to be natural.
Guys,
Love
this conversation is going on and it will not end. It will not end.
never.
But I'm actually enjoying it. I think I will have better questions
too.
next week.
I'm just.
I think I will have better questions next week. Guys, we want another guest.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? I mean, we've shared our opinions.
Yeah.
True.
Nkolo has shared her, obviously, with Faith in the background. She's Faith also. So, but with Faith from her backdrop to say this from this background, this is what is expected from a man, and this is what is expected from a woman. And you might not necessarily uphold the same ideology.
True.
What do you think? Now you already know my opinion. I voice it every time. Meg too. Meg kind of try to. He's very understanding, unlike myself. but this is where we find ourselves, and we want to have these conversations openly and fairly, and we want to appreciate Nkolo for really speaking your heart out and say this. For me, this is, and you are not budging. Yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. What do you think, guys? What do you think about the conversation? What do you think about Nkolo's response? Do you feel well represented? What's your view? If not, please just let us know there on the comment section.
And we'll be there.
And if you are willing to want to be part of this, we will be there.
I think they will only agree with me when it comes to the money issue. Only because every woman needs money.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, you have heard, friends and family, you have heard what Nkolo PK has to say, and we hope you have your own opinion. So guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for engaging our content. So from me, from Mac, from Nkolo PK, remain connected, remain plugged. Ciao.
Bye.
Are you a lady and looking for a place to hang out for a cup of tea with other ladies? Check out the Mother and Daughter High Tea, hosted by Lady Bishop Memoka, as well as daughter Nkolo PK. More details on the poster. This production was brought to you by Imago Day Media.